Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Gloomhaven with Witty's gang. It's Edgar the Bug, Pinball Wizard, and Sigourney, along with your head Merc coordinator, Witty Login. This is episode 20 of our playthrough. We just picked up Pinball Wizard, said goodbye to Craig the Cragheart, and we are heading to, I believe we're going to go do this Forgotten Crypt. You know how we do, we're the Crypt Sweepers. But we're going to go, and we do have to, this is the objective here, is we have to protect Hale until she reaches the altar. We have to keep her alive. So this is going to be interesting. This is our first outing with Pinball Wizard. So, somewhat familiar with his kit based on the cards that we've gotten so far, but still need to see kind of how everyone meshes together. So I guess we'll see how it goes. We've already done our city event because we did that in the last episode, which was primarily housekeeping, with the retirement party and the onboarding of the Pinball Wizard. So here we are. Let's jump into the Forgotten Crypt and let's get started. We're going to have a encounter here shortly.
What
but
now? Hale stares at you blankly. You found a rift into the plane of elemental power, and you want to close it. She sighed. Well, I did agree to help you. Hale begins tossing the orb you retrieved up and down in thought. Okay, based on your description, it's going to take a little extra work to close a rift of that magnitude. I could do it myself, but it would take a while. And it may get troublesome if we were to be attacked by the other side in the middle of the incantation. It would be much easier to do if I had an elemental sensor, which really is entirely too convenient, because I've been wanting to get my hands on one for my studies anyway. I knew a powerful elementalist who owned one many years ago. He's dead now, but I'll take you to his crypt personally. I'd advise against.
Okay, well, I guess we're going. We're going to do some grave robbing. Sounds like. You see smoke on the horizon and catch the vague stench of burning flesh. You hasten your step to see what catastrophe lies ahead of you on the road. After a few minutes, you come up to a trade caravan ravaged by a pack of vermlings, if the tracks in the mud are any indication. Dead bodies and broken, upturned carts lie across the path, but you can also see a few survivors, wounded and bloody, on the ground. A woman limps across the road carrying pieces of the wreckage. We're going to help. It's going to consume a small item. We'll go with one of Sigourney's, I guess.
After a day's journey, you find an ancient, overgrown mausoleum resting along the Serpent's Kiss River. Stonebreaker really was a nice fellow. Getting crushed by massive boulders is just one of the hazards of being an elementalist, though. After clearing away the overgrown vines, you head down into the crypt. Oh, great, Hale says. These blasted cultists are everywhere nowadays. Probably looking for the sensor, too. Or they simply don't want you to have it.
All right, here we go. We're getting into this. Kill 5 or more. We'll give that a shot. We're definitely not going to use we're not going to have a no items use because that's his whole shtick. So I guess we're going to try revealing a door. And then we're going to try to kill an elite with her because that's her whole thing anyway. All right. Let's get the lay of the land when we load in here. We'll get rid of the stamina potions because I haven't been using it a whole lot.
Ghostface.
Ghostface
says. Ugh, Hale sighs. Dispatch these simpletons quickly.
She's already bored with them. All right, so we have no elites in this room, 2 cultists and a living bones, and it looks like we have a door to our left here and it's a pretty large map. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. And obviously we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into, but we're heading into round 1, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, so heading into round 1, this is a pretty ideal kind of setup, I think, for us right now. So right now I have Edgar's going to go very early here and use his grasping vermin to immobilize everybody so they can't move up. Then we have Pinball here going to give us the range and the attack buff. I know he's going after Edgar, but I didn't want to risk not getting that off since we're not all that beefy right now. We don't have a whole lot of defense right now. And then for um, Sigourney here going as kind of as late early as she can by doing this flame strike, hopefully bottom attack, and then unleashing some fire orbs, and really hopefully we'll get a nice clear here. Let's see what they're going to do. Moving and attacking and healing. And Hale is going to move. So I will have to see how she works. We'll have to look at that. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. Don't really need that, but I'm going to pop it anyway. And then we'll do this. Not hoping for a ton of damage, just hoping... Oh, good. Look at those rolling poison modifiers. I mean, the most important thing is the immobilize, but good that we got some poison out there too. That's awesome. Now he's gonna heal the poison off of him, but that's okay. We'll do this, and then we'll start working on maybe this guy in the back. He's got. Ooh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, now let's see what she can do. So we'll do this first. Oh, and he got mobilized by that anyway. That's awfully nice. And then we'll just use our Eagle Eye just because we might get a clear here. Or at least something close. Oh. Look at that. Holy. Okay. I see you guys there. Alright, now she's moving up. So we're going to have to try to get ahead of her here. Probably going to use Quartermaster to open that door. But we'll see in a second. I'll see you guys in round 2. Okay, heading into round 2 here, I think we're gonna have this big move for Pinball to get in there, and that hopefully that will give him his reveal the door, and then a little bit of a ranged attack because we don't really know what we're heading into in there. Then I have Edgar going a little bit late with a move and a group attack, or a move and then a 2 attack, kind of depending on 2 target attack, depending on what we see in that room. And then Sigourney, a move, get an element up in the air, and then we will be able to use that fire using our mana bolt. So let's see what we're going to be dealing with. She's going super late. I don't remember. Was she on 99 last time? I wish I had paid attention. Let's, okay. Alright, so we haven't had a whole lot of interaction with these living spirits, but they are, it could be worse, but they do have 2 shield. Very low health, and these are where I'm going to miss Cragheart, because 1 rock thrown here, and those 2 guys are dead. So, it's a little bit of a pain, but, these guys are going to move 2, so I am safe if I go here. So we'll go here, and then we'll probably just go ahead and target this one kind of closer to the back. And I'm going to use it on... Oh, nice. I was using the attack on him because I wanted that wound if I didn't kill him. That's a great way to bleed down those enemies. And here is an interesting thing. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet I won't be able to see him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to see him. Or do we just go ahead and use the poison on these guys back here? I think that's probably the better move. I don't think I can... I might be able to get there. I think I have to use this, which is fine. I'll use it. And I just realized that when I did that, I may not be able to... Oh, I can. Okay. That works. Again, not looking for a ton of damage here. Just looking for poison. Okay. Okay. These guys are going to move up. A couple. Okay. And now we're not going to be in range of anybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to be in range of anybody. It's too bad. But we can at least move up. That's on me. I should have paid closer attention to that. I think I'm going to put nature in the air here. And then we can't do anything here. We don't have anyone in range. But I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with this. Let's see. Ooh, that hurts. Hale's gonna move up. So there's a bit of a rush here in that we have to stay ahead of her. So I'm gonna have to use a big move to get Spellweaver in here, and then we're gonna have to start doing some work in here. I'll see you guys in round 3. All right, for round 3, plan is I have a couple options for depending on how quickly the enemies are going to have their initiative. But a couple of options using Iron Bulwark and Impaling Spear. We have Edgar laying down some great range damage with Spread the Plague and Under the Skin, and then we have Scorny coming in kind of later to help clean up the mess. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay. So I think I am going to try to get a big attack on here by moving up just this one, skipping the movement, and then we're going to do Impaling Spear this way. Okay, that's pretty good. Ending his turn. And now let's use this here. This if we don't get a -2, okay, we did good. Do I try to get this one guy? Either way, we're both gonna get hit. I'm gonna try going after this guy. Yes. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Okay. Let's get her in here. Is that a spot? She can't go there. So we go here. And then we'll skip the movement. We'll use this. Go ahead and heal him up. And now Hale's going to move up 1. All right, guys, round 4. We're cooking. We're cooking. See you in a sec. Okay, heading into round 4, early initiative for Edgar to try to get this Skelly off the map, this Living Bones. I have Sigourney going, and I might pop her Ride the Wind to get in here, and let's see what we're dealing with, because again, she can always use her Cloak of Invisibility. And then Pinball, still kind of learning him. We do have a bottom attack here. But I have this move 4, so I thought maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens with the rolls that Edgar gets here. Move and a heal. So this is kind of our only chance here. What I wanted to find out was, I think I'm going to do this because I don't want disadvantage on this attack. We don't need to do the heal, so I'm not going to worry about that. But this is great because this will put a curse. Oh my god, way overkill. But okay, I mean that works. All right, now I'm tempted to move her up. I wish I could get her a little bit further and loot all that gold. But I feel like we need to keep the ball rolling here.
Rest among these cursed
Okay.
undead. As you kick through the door into the next room, you hear more commotion from the entrance. There's more of them behind us.
Spam call.
Hale yells.
Oh, look at this. These sons of guns. Okay. Do I open the next door and then go invisible and we get a real big lay of the land? Or is that just asking for trouble? Do I just stay here and block this up? What's our card situation like? I guess I probably should. There's a lot of potential damage in here. So maybe we'll skip the movement and do this. I forget that I have that ability to get items back. I feel like I should be using it for something a little bit better, but let's just use it. Okay. And then let's go invisible. Well, that's too bad, because he hasn't used any of his equipment. I've already used his boots. So, like, one adjacent ally may refresh is amazing, but... or could be amazing, but I can't get up there. I don't have enough movement. Two, three. Yeah, I mean, there's either way, I guess I'm kind of in a bad spot. So I guess we'll go here. We'll do this just for the experience, I guess. And some gold. Hale's gonna hopefully move up. Yep. All right, we're into round 5. All right. Apologies. I just did it again. I have a habit of just, after I get my card selected, I just hit the X button. But in short, you'll see what's going to happen. I have Sigourney long resting, and I have the pinball going in super late on purpose, so that way they've already done their actions in there, in that room, and he can run in there and try to put down some damage. And for Edgar here, we're going to keep it ranged. So I think I'm gonna do this because it's a little bit more damage. And we'll go here maybe. I should have used that power potion. I really thought about it. I really did. All right. These guys are going to start creeping up on us from behind, so we do have to keep an eye on them, but we're cheesing it right now in this doorway. Okay, yep. So then I'm going to have him come in and then maybe kind of back clean up here, I hope, on at least one of these guys, unless we pull a crit. No crit, but we did get that one guy off the map. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, certainly not bad. And then she's going to perform her long rest, and we're going to take out probably this. And then Hale's going to move up too, right? Yep. All right, we're into round 6 already. All right, so heading into round 6, what I have going on here is I have Sigourney going early and getting a shield on Pinball, so that way he can soak some of this damage. I then have Edgar coming in with his poison, and then I have Pinball kind of hoping to kind of clean up what's left with some attacks. So let's see what they get. More living bones if we don't get the cultists down. So that's really bad news for those guys that are behind us. Sorry. So and these guys are attacking. So just in case anyone does survive that, I think I'm gonna get a shield up on him. And I think I'm gonna focus on this guy, and I'm even gonna use my goggles here. Oh, we might be able to get him down. We'll see. We'll see what happens here with Edgar. I can't quite. This is the only one. I don't want to get the poison on our boy, so I think I'm gonna try to. Oh, I can use my boots here. Let's get in and over here, maybe. Tuck in. And then this. And I think I might actually use my power potion. I feel like I need to start using these since we had the quartermaster. Okay, that's really good news, is that we have that, we got that elite off the map. Fortunately, Sigourney didn't kill her, but... And then now, I think we... Well, let's maybe do the bottom attack on this guy. Done. And then the top with the muddle on this guy, because he's probably going to live through it. Oh, he is not going to live through it. Amazing. So these guys behind us, this is going to be something we're going to have to deal with, I think. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep on running. And we're going to be running into round 7. Okay, heading into round 7 here. I have Pinball going in. Let's open this door, see what we're dealing with. And then I gave him a ranged attack. I actually, seeing how small this room is, I might be able to pull... I might be able to just... I think I might do this bottom action. Move 2 in, and then we can use the top action and really get some... I guess it kind of depends. I wish I knew what I was heading into. That's kind of the point. Sigourney going in shortly thereafter with a Flame Strike, and then Edgar following up with some options, depending on what we're facing. Shield or no shield, basically. So let's see what we get. Cultists, the bones are moving far, so that's the bad news, is that the bones are going to get a hit on Hale. She does have 8 hit points, but we might need to be doing some turning around here shortly, because I think this guy is going to be able to get to her. Yep. Alright. Okay, so I wanted to do the other way, but let's try this way. Let's just give it a shot. Let's get in. Okay. Moving and attacking too. I mean, this is the good news, is we can move up and we can hit them a bunch of times. I wish we had a push. We don't anymore. Do I get out of the way here, maybe? Go over here? Skip movement. And then we're going to hit him. This is where... If I had poison on this guy, this is where that really starts to shine, is having poison on these guys, and all these attacks become, instead of attack 1, attack 2, attack 2, that's an attack 2, attack 3, attack 3. That's pretty good. These guys behind us, moving and healing. I mean, this is... Yeah. I didn't know... There's no spawner back there, so maybe we do need... Oh, no. See, those living spirits came in behind us, too. So that's... really bad for us. What are they doing? Moving 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back, I think. So I need to alter my plan here, I think. And I think we need to come back and deal with this behind us. Unfortunately. Because Hale's going to take some damage. I might actually just... We might be pulling into this room here just to try to give Hale some room to operate or to move. Oh, man. Because that's going to be 4 more damage on her. I also don't... Oh, man. What do I do here, guys? Do we peel back and try to thin these guys a little bit? Because I can get 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I can get here. And that's 1, 2, 3. But then he's going to be... Then Edgar's going to be stuck in that room, assuming she's... Because she's going to have to survive. Well, shoot. What do we do here? He does have an early... No. Oh, yeah, he does. He has an early card for the next round. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like I have to do this to make sure that we don't get overrun. I don't know how often they're going to come through, but let's go ahead and try to get some of these guys off the map. This is what's going to hurt right here. Oh, man. Yep. Okay. Not bad. Got kind of lucky. But she'll move out of there. Okay, so now we can potentially pull Edgar back in the next one. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so the plan for round 8 is we're going to have Sigourney heal and burn her chromatic explosion to try to get some damage on these guys up here that are going to be the issue for us soon enough. Edgar is then going to do his root using his immobilize on all these guys back here, and then get up out of this room and hopefully get out of range of these living spirits. And then Quartermaster's just trying to survive. We'll see what happens. Living Bones shielding and healing. Living Spirits only range 2. They're going to summon more Living Spirits, and then big attacks from the Living Corpses late. If we can get Quartermaster out of that corner, then we might be okay, but I don't think we're going to be able to, unfortunately. And I had to burn my heal with her, my other big heal, when I short rested. So this is the only one I have. I was trying to save it for the Quartermaster, but I could not. All right, so let's do this. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good, in fact. I'll take that. Okay, so Plague Herald, I again know that we're not... This is the most important thing to me, is that we're keeping these guys back in this room. So everyone chill out. Everyone just hang. And then we'll pull up here, and we will confirm the targets just for the sake of getting good habits. Now, can you get... away from this guy? Yes and no. We can get away, but he's still going to be able to hit us. But I won't have disadvantage on the ranged attack. That's the good news. I guess, if there is good news. That's pretty good. We just need him to survive another turn, so that way we can get a long rest on him. That's the owie. We're gonna take the damage and just hope that we can live through this. Okay, heading into round 9. Okay, so round 9 is gonna go down like this. I hope we're gonna move Edgar up to try to get this to make this guy dead. In worst case, I'm hoping that Sigourney can help make him dead, and I have Quartermaster long resting. Pinball's gonna long rest here and hopefully survive. Oops, I had it selected. Let's see how quickly the attack 6, push 1. That's so bad for us. It's so very bad for us. The good news is he's going to target Sigourney and not Quartermaster, but still. Hopefully we can kill him here. There we go. Okay. It's good. It's good stuff. Move 3. Okay. I think we're okay there. As much as I want to... As much as I want to go back there and attack those guys, I think this is the better move. I think we're better off getting ourselves set up here. These guys are going to start rolling. Ah, he cursed me. Dang. Okay. And these guys are just making an army back here. Oops. Come on. Yep. Long rest. I think that the Scroll of Recall is probably the thing that I'm going to use the least here. I really need to get a heal on him. She walks into that trap for us. Okay, I guess it's alright. Round 10. See what we can do. Okay, so round 10 is going to be interesting for us. Edgar might be sitting back, might stay back here to try to do some damage on these guys, assuming he has line of sight. I'm assuming he does, because this guy did. Gonna get a heal onto the pinball, onto pinball with Sigourney, and then recover her burned cards, because otherwise she's done. And then I have pinball actually shielding himself and all allies, and then I'm going to try using this this adjacent ally may refresh all of their spent items. It's terminology, but I want to make sure I understand it correctly. So let's just take a look real quick at. So she has her invisibility cloak and 2 potions that she's used. Let's see what she gets back, because some of it I am a little foggy on still. Living Spirit stun kind of sucks. So that'll be interesting. All right, so we're going to heal him. I know I should probably be healing her, but I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so she's got all of her cards back. Living Bones are shielding and healing. Okay, he is going to shield himself and others, because I wasn't sure how quickly the living spirits were going to move, and also I wanted to give her a shield because I'm pretty sure she's just going to open up that door. So let's see. Okay, now we're going to do this. So if we do this... Oh, can I not? I can't select her quite yet. I have to end her turn. Now, if I still can't see her stuff. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have to wait till next turn, I guess. Are they moving and doing that? They are. Can I see them both? I can't see him. I think this is just gonna... I should have done that in reverse, because now I'm stuck. That stinks. That was an absolute misplay by me. Dang. I should have used... Well, the top attack, though, was only an attack 1. I think either way I was going to get hit by this. Oh my gosh. I'll eat it, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yep, so she just runs in. Like, what the heck? And now she's going to get hit by all these guys. Oh my gosh, a miss on the elite is amazing. That's terrible. She's probably going to die right here. There it is. We failed. Failed the scenario. I'm pretty sure. We're just waiting. It's just semantics at this point. We're just waiting for... There it is. Okay. Wow. Well, I gotta think about if I want to retry this one or not. If I'm gonna return to the map. I'm kind of debating on whether I need to retool the... I think I might return to the map, honestly, because I feel like I need to retool some of the decks now that I know kind of how they're going to be playing together a little bit better. So let's do that. Let's just return to the map, and I will do that offline as far as taking a look at all the decks and seeing how we like it. We'll have to do a city encounter, and I might not go back and do that one until I'm a little bit more comfortable. Maybe we can find a different scenario to run, because that one is a little bit tougher with the addition of Hale pushing the pace. Because had she not opened that door, we would have been fine, at least for that turn. Maybe. I mean, I guess Edgar was in a little bit of a bad spot. But we're going to have to figure out some changes to make. But we'll do that in the next episode. Guys, this was episode 20 of our Gloomhaven playthrough with Witty's gang. Edgar the Bug, Pinball Wizard, and Sigourney, and your head Merc coordinator, Witty Login. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.